I'm Brady. I'm a printmaker and an artist. I really want to make this tarot deck. I got my first deck when I was still in college. It was about 10 years ago. And ever since then I felt like, you know, these decks, they're good, but they're lacking in something. And for me it was a bunch of birds and lino cuts. Relief printing was the first way that they mass-produced tarot decks. There are woodcuts dating back to the 1500s, and they're relief printed and hand-colored, just like what I'm doing. I'd like to continue that tradition, and I want to add my own flavor to it. And my own flavor is obsessive and detailed and full of symbolism. When I'm way into something, I just do it until it's done. It's very labor intensive, which is why I love it. You start with a sheet of linoleum, cut it down to size and sand it, and then you do a pencil drawing, and then you do an ink drawing. And then once you feel like the ink drawing is good, you take a red marker and cover the image so that you can actually see where your cuts are. Then you carve the image, and then once that's done, you take it to the print shop and you slather ink on it and you run it through a press, and then you've got an image. Once the ink is dry enough, then I go in and I hand color everything, and it takes a long time. So I want to do the full major minor arcana, which is 78 cards. I want to put as much imagery as possible into each card and putting as much thought as possible into each card. Each time that I begin one of the cards, I do the research. You know, I read about the history of where those images began, and I think about what those cards mean, and I infuse that into the blocks. I will have multiple levels of donations. My goal at this point is early December, everything gets shipped out. Throughout this entire process, I will be updating with images, with emails. You guys will be up to date. I have so much gratitude towards the idea that people actually want to see this made. You know, I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't way into it. There are no humans in my deck. Animals just make more sense.